Here we take a look at Brian Swink now. Swink still continuing to lead the race, but now coming up is Jeff Emig. Emig out of Highland, California, really putting the screws to the Yamaha. Jeff Emig runs in spot number 3. Tishner runs in spot number 4. Denny Stevenson currently running in spot number 5. As we continue to watch race action here at Washougal, you can see just how tough it's getting. Here comes Emig by the camera right now. Ron Tishner right behind him. Denny Stevenson behind him. It has been a tight battle all over the place here at Washougal. Now let's take a look back at the crash incident between Guy Cooper and Jeremy McGrath. As you see, McGrath went real hot on the outside. Cooper went hotter on the inside and took them both out of the picture. Cooper dropped back a bunch of positions. McGrath tried to get back up into the lead spot, but he had already lost too many positions. Part of what happens in professional motocross. Now coming back, we're still taking a look at Brian Swink. He has led this thing from the get-go. Swink really working the Suzuki hard, but a battle developing now. Watching two great riders going at it, Buddy Antunez and Jeff Emig. Emig aboard the Yamaha, goes to the inside of Antunez. Here comes Emig up the hill. Emig dispatches Antunez going down the backside drop away. A blind jump that they run into here at Washougal. Big power robbing hills on a very rough and bumpy race course. Out in front, it is still Brian Swink, and it's been all Swink all day. Emig runs in spot number 2. Buddy Antunez, number 22, runs in spot number 3. Brian Swink, Jeff Emig, Ron Tishner, Buddy Antunez, and Steve Lamson. That's your top 5 here in Moto number 1 at Washougal, Washington. Good shot at Emig now, getting away from Antunez and going back to your leader, Brian Swink. Swink really showing some promise here at Washougal. He needs a win, and he needs it bad. Emig now getting involved with some lap traffic. Shouldn't take him long to get around that. Here's Brian Swink, your leader, but Jeff Emig now really hammering the Yamaha. Emig really wants to win bad. I talked to him earlier in the day. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let's just hear what he had to say.
Well, both of my national wins, I got a 1-2 or a 2-1. So what I'm looking for is a 1-1 finish. I mean, I don't want to have to pass anybody. I don't want to mess around with nobody. I just want, I just want my Yamaha, to get the whole shot. I can lead by, a lot.
Well, Emig's got his work cut out for him as he's chasing race leader Brian Swink in some incredible battles all over the racetrack. Now the battle is happening where it counts, out in front. Brian Swink, number 15 aboard the Suzuki, is being hounded by number 8, Jeff Emig. Emig goes to the inside. It's a drag race up the hill. Swink still has the advantage, but Emig goes to the inside. Emig goes deep into the corner, almost hitting Brian Swink. Boy, I tell you what, there is no quarter being given here at all between Swink and Emig. Here they come back down the downhill. There's still Brian Swink out in front. Jeff Emig in spot number 2. Here's where they collide coming down the hill. Emig and Swink get together again. Swink has the advantage this time. Emig still running at spot number 2. Boy, he's going to need a jackhammer to get around Swink at this rate. Brian Swink still controls things. Emig runs in spot number 2. Emig goes to the outside. He's going to try him on the outside this time. Emig rails him all the way high outside. Emig has a little bit of problem, so does Swink. Emig's got the advantage. Jeff Emig has now made the pass aboard the Yamaha. Brian Swink still chases. So Emig now leads as Swink has led the entire moto. Emig going wide. Swink got him back to the inside. Brian Swink put a great move on Jeff Emig on the inside. Brian Swink and Jeff Emig now battling. Swink has got the lead back. Now it is Emig who goes out in front. Swink's got him back. They're trading places here. Here they go through the monster whoop-de-doos. Emig is now out in front again. 3 lead changes in less than half a lap. Jeff Emig still your leader. Brian Swink all over him in spot number 2. Swink goes to the inside. He bumps Emig again. They had to trade those motocross gloves in for some Everlast boxing gloves. Swink is taking shots at Emig, and Emig's giving them right back to him. Emig, your leader aboard the Yamaha, but how long is that going to last? Brian Swink is taking some big shots at Emig. Take a look at some of this fantastic racing in slow motion. Here you see Emig and Swink getting together, and these guys are not worried about anything. They will not give up an inch. You see here that Swink is just trying to dominate Emig, and Emig just slams right into him, and Swink slams him back. Boy, this is top-notch 125cc motocross action here at Washougal, and this is only Moto number 1. Getting back to your leader, it is number 8, Jeff Emig, and Emig now looking for that checkered flag, and I'll tell you what, he has earned it here at Washougal. Checkered flag comes out, and Jeff Emig wins moto number 1. Brian Swink will follow in spot number 2. Incredible 125 battle. Once again, it's only moto number 1. Ronnie Tishner was in 3rd, Lamson in 4th, Henry in 5th. We'll be back with the first 500 moto right after this.